David here with Guide Recommended, part 2 of our series on fly tying. So we're going to do the little nymph thing. I can get all tongue-tied there saying that. But again, part of this series of 3, a lot of the instructions are working towards my how to tie flies, beginner fly tying class I'm putting together, but all that's part of my how to fly fish. I'll put that link thing down below. But next up is the little nymph thing. Put some picture on this and we'll do some close-ups. All right, so like I was saying in the intro, we're going to tying the nymph thing. So the more I play with this hairline tying kit, particularly the materials, it is just so all-inclusive. It comes with a vise, it comes with, you know, the thread, all kinds of threads, you know, and then the scissors, the bodkin, bobbin, you know, whip finish tool, all that good stuff. So included with this one is our size 14 nymph hooks. Comes with peacock herl, Hungarian, oh, it sounds so special, Hungarian partridge feathers, hare's mask, right? So this is the skinning of a bunny face, and some copper thread to make the ribs on the body. So got our hook in the vise. We're going to start with tying it in. Kind of an important thing to remember, don't crowd that eye at the beginning, right? No reason to. Another little hack, if you raise up your hand a little bit, right, it will draw that next wrap of thread right down next to the previous one, right? So on my website, I will have those ingredients in the order listed. Again, we're going to pull out our Hungarian partridge. So what do I like to do? Here it is. I like to, just because it doesn't give it a realistic flow, just see how I pulled out that last little bit. So that stem in there doesn't need to be part of our tail, right? Length, I'm going to go about the shank length. So I measure it out with one hand. And this is all part of my course. This is a new addition going into my fly fishing course. I'm going to have, in fact, I'll stick a link below to the course, right? So we got that in. I'm going to keep this just a little bit long. This will help bulk up the body just a little bit. Right. So our tail is in. Next will be our copper, because that will be what we wrap forward. Let's get our copper here. Copper or metal. Use as much of the inside of your scissors as you can. It will save those delicate tips from getting dull. Alright, so we're tying that in. Next up is our peacock herl. Grab about 3 or 4 of these, even it up. Wrap that down. So this is going to form like a back color change and our wing casing. Next is our hare's mask. I like to get a little bit of light colored hair. The finer hairs on a hare's mask are going to be on the actual face. All right, so we got our pinch of hare's mask. We took it out of that nose section. A little bit lighter. We're looking for a contrast. So a little bit of saliva on my fingers. Very fine little spin of this dubbing onto there. So not much more than the thread itself. I'm going to take that up to about the halfway point. Right? This dubbing, you can always just roll it up just a little bit. Next is our peacock curl. We're going to pull this forward, trying to keep it right on top. You can see that nice segmentation. Dark back on this nymph. Right. 3 wraps. I like to do 1 back behind it, right? From here we go with our copper wire. It gives us that segmented so again, little hack, right? Cut again how I'm using way up on the scissors, but you'll notice I'm cutting on top. Right, just wrap that down just a little bit. All right, got a nice piece. All right, a little bit longer hair. We're gonna find up a little bit darker, up in the ear area. Again, pinch a little bit up. Just start weaving that material together. There is my pinch. One of the keys to dubbing, don't put big gobs on. It will quickly pull off, fall apart in those spots. So I can see already I'm going to want to put a little bit more dubbing on this one. There you go. If you'll notice, I'm trying to stay away from the eye, build up my body. I'm almost going back on that peacock curl just a little bit, and then I finish up at the eye. I pull my peacock curl over, pinch it in place on the top, loose wrap, pull it back ever so slightly, get one to my scissors down in there. We are so close to being done with this fly. 6 wraps, get that tied off. I'm just going to use a little half hitch. My fingers are a little sticky this morning. There we are. Finish up with a little bit of head cement. Again, all this stuff is included in the hairline kit. Go to that link below. There's the sign up to my dry fly fishing workshop, and I will have the ingredients, some close-up pictures, all that good stuff of this fly. Thanks.